And for it.
Turn the pressure up. I don't quit. I don't fold under pressure. I'm the best, and I know I'm the best. And you know I'm the best.
You know, it's all about matchups. It's all about what we know. We see them 2 times a year. We've seen Dayball's offense. We've seen what they want to do with Daniel Jones. And I just don't see anything different except maybe them having a better receiver this time. But I think the Cowboys will win by multiple touchdowns. I think that you'll get a lot of people that'll be pounding their chest tonight. See, we don't need to fire Jerry. We don't need to fire Jerry. We did this and this, this and this better. No, we're facing a team that we're better than tonight, and we should win the game. It should. What's up, Cowboys faithful? It's your boy DMV back with another one. Almost got my prediction, man. I was this close, and I think that if we had executed a little bit more offensively in the second half, sustaining some drives, not getting penalties and stuff like that, 20-15 against the New York Giants, got the victory. And you know what that means? We got to bring out the victory chain, bro, because it's Victory Chain Friday, I guess. You call it Victory Friday, right? Not Good Friday in the sense of religion, but it's Good Friday because the Cowboys got a victory. Now, I'm not going to pound my chest because I told you this was going to happen. I told you guys we were the better football team. And I was right in the sense that the only thing that really changed is that they had a guy that was a better receiver. And that guy is a guy. Malik Neighbors is a dude. And honestly, looking at Malik Neighbors, looking at Michael Parsons, looking at a couple of other people go down, Thursday night football is just not friendly for players, man. It's really not a good idea. It's not a good idea at all. And if you look at Dallas coming off of the Baltimore Ravens game, it was very, very physical. That was a physical game. Before that, they had a physical game against the Saints, had a physical game against the Browns. So while we want style points and while it's like we want our guys to be clicking and we don't want any holes and we see a whole bunch of holes, sometimes you just got to know when to walk out with the victory. And we got the victory yesterday. I still think there's a lot of work to do. I still think that the secondary is a bit shaky. Outside of Diggs, it's a little bit shaky. And we're going to need out with Carson out. They threw a couple bodies in there. And I don't know why they don't like Izzy, bro. I have no clue why they don't like Izzy in that spot. But the one rep that I did see him take, he looked better than the other guys. He looked better than Booth. Booth ass out there touching the ground. And, ooh, I said the F word, my bad. But Booth is out there touching the ground. And then number 27, I forget what his name is. Guy all practice squad is getting reps before Izzy is. Like, what the hell does this staff or this front office have against Izzy? Because this is a whole different defensive staff. And Izzy still can't get on the field. I don't understand it. I won't understand it. That might be something that us fans need to pound home. You know what I'm saying? We might have to do that. Running the ball, we weren't terrible yesterday at running the football. The only thing we were terrible at is the damn penalties that were associated with us running the football. We had some really good runs taken off the board by Rico and Zeke. I didn't think Zeke looked bad yesterday when he was in the game. But again, penalties, bro. Penalties wiped out some really good runs, and they stalled some of our drives. We have to be a little bit more disciplined in our technique. Now, was that crew a little bit flag happy? Absolutely, on both sides.
NFL needs better refs.
Both sides. They were flag happy on both sides, and there were some of the times where those flags on the other side bailed us out, and probably we could have had a different outcome. But with that being said, we're used to it. We're the Cowboys. We're used to a whole bunch of flags and stuff. So the coaches are going to have to harp on technique a little bit more with our linemen. And we have some young linemen. Obviously we have some rookies. And then, Terrence Steele's damn near a rookie over there. But he didn't have a bad game yesterday. I know I killed Terrence Steele previously. Yesterday he was a little bit better. He was a little bit better yesterday. So shout out to him. Here's the thing about it. I can tear you down to pick you up. And so Terrence Steele had a little bit better of a game. I don't know if I can say that about Guyton. Again, I got to go to the all-22. This is all reaction right now. This is all me just reacting to the victory. I thought Dak Prescott had a very, very efficient game. I thought he was efficient. I thought him and CeeDee Lamb looked a little bit more like they are on, like they have a little bit more chemistry. But I will tell you this, guys. We need a wide receiver too. It's evident. And this is what I was telling, I was on the call with Foots yesterday, and I was saying this. You know, everybody cries about the stop routes, right? People talk about, oh, here we are with the curl again. Here we are with the stop route. Here we are with the hitch. And we ask for easy buttons. But as a play caller, that's probably the biggest easy button that you can hit. Like, yeah, I know y'all don't like it, but you don't understand it because you ain't never called no plays. That's the easy button right there. And you want to know why we have to hit the easy button? For two reasons. We don't block very well. And we ain't winning no 50-50 balls down the field. We ain't winning a whole bunch of 50-50s. They're trying to get Cooks touches. Cooks gets gator arms for no damn reason. Cooks didn't have a very good game yesterday. And if I'm being frank, he hasn't had a very good season. He hasn't had a very good season. He can't catch the ball, bro. I'm just keeping it 100. Landlord said this. He's not a natural catcher of the football. And you can see it. I mean, there was a couple of balls last night that I thought that were contested that I felt should have been easy completions. That's how I felt about it. I felt that they should have been easy completions, but they weren't. So they got to go to the drawing board about that, but I think they have to get in the market for a wide receiver too. That's just me. That's what I believe. And we'll see if that happens. But the linebacker core, I thought Overshown stood out on tape. I thought Mozzie had a flash a couple times, and that might be who I do my film study on this week. I might do Mozzie Smith and see exactly what Mozzie was doing, either Mozzie or Overshown. I thought those guys flashed on tape. Fergie on offense. Fergie flashed out on tape, and I'm glad to have him back because I guess he is our wide receiver too, and we talked about it. But we need somebody on the outside so that guys respect what we do, because Brandon Cooks ain't it right now. Straight up, calling it what it is. Mike McCarthy, I thought, was a little better with his play calling. I didn't think that he was I didn't think that it was leaps and bounds, but I thought that managing the game. I never at any point really in the second half felt like the Giants were going to win that game. I felt like we were in control of it. And I just felt like, you know, it's one of those games you just got to get out of there. You got to get out of there with the win, and that's what we did. But shout out to the Cowboys for the win. We got Pittsburgh for the next game on the Sunday night. Man, that's going to be a highly viewed game right there. I'm talking about old rivalry, Cowboys, Pittsburgh. So looking forward to that, man. Appreciate y'all for stopping by, man. No rant today. We out. Peace.
I came online to play a villain. I didn't come online to make friends.
Daniel Jones over Dak Prescott 100 out of 100 times. And I think most people would agree with
You think most people would agree with you?
Most people would agree
Based
with
on last year,
based on,
I'd agree with you, but over their careers, no, I wouldn't.
Based on the projection of where both of these players are going.